Join me as I drive from South Africa to America. First, I had to buy my dad a new car. You can open your eyes. So what do you think?
That's it.
And we're off, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are saying goodbye to the farm, my homeland, and we're off to America. As you can see, they are still busy building this road, this highway to America. The first thing we had to do was get across the border. It was very quick. They didn't ask for our IDs. They didn't even do a car check, nothing. It was kind of scary how easy it was, but yeah. And we're off, ladies and gentlemen. The race begins. Our first stop was to say goodbye to the local South Africans. You will see that there aren't many of us here in South Africa. They hosted a goodbye party for us, which was really sweet, and also performed many rituals amongst the trees for our safe travels. I immediately ran back to the car because I have social anxiety and I don't like to be around people for too long. Just as I began to feel comfortable, I realized that somebody was literally watching me through the other building in front of the car. My anxiety went through the roof, and honestly, I can never get any privacy anywhere, which is really annoying. So I just decided to pretend like I was sleeping the whole time. After lots of driving, we have finally made it midway through Africa. The sceneries were really beautiful. Unfortunately, we didn't see any bucks or animals, but we got to see a lot of trees, a lot of bushes, a lot of rocks, a lot of mountains. It was really an amazing experience. Our next challenge was to get up this hill, which looked a lot scary in person. There was just too many rocks, too many pebbles, and luckily this awesome car that I bought for my dad could literally make it right over. It doesn't look as scary, but trust me, this car felt like it was about to flip. It was time for us to make camp as we couldn't take the car any further. It was absolutely freezing in this area, I'm not going to lie. You can see the smoke coming out of my mouth, you can see me freezing cold, you can see there was sun but it was blocked by these stupid clouds. And you can also see where we were going to sleep for the night until we hiked up the mountain. As we began our ascent, we noticed a lot of animal bones and human bones. Well, we couldn't actually differentiate them, but it was very scary. We continued to hike up the mountain, do a lot of parkour cool stuff, I'm super fit, I'm super cool. I'm literally Batman in this bitch. There was a lot of walking to do, a lot of climbing to do, as you'll see. It was very tiring. I began to get dehydrated, I began to get lost, I began to get sad, depressed, hungry, tired. But I could not let that stop me, and I persevered. As I crossed through the amazing countries of Africa, I had to keep on stopping just to make sure that I am in the right place by using the stars. We have finally reached Northern Africa, the most beautiful, scariest part ever. The mountains here were a lot more trickier, and we could always hear these weird noises from animals far in the distance. As you can see, I am still alive and well. We then came across this huge cliff, and I know it doesn't seem that steep on the phone, on the camera, but in real life that was really daunting and really high up. But I did make it through. Once I reached a certain point, I had to wait for the airplane to arrive. Once I reached Egypt, the most beautiful African country in the world, I got to see one of the coolest things ever, the Nile River. I'm just messing with you. This is the Nile River. She is beauty, she is grace. The most powerful river in Africa, in the world actually. As we all know, the Nile River leads to Viagra Falls. I felt so honored to stand next to the Viagra Falls and touch some of the cleanest, purest water in our Milky Way galaxy. As you can see, I very slowly started to lose my sanity, and I started trying to entertain myself with small things. Again, I found more bones on my travels. Definitely not a warning sign. I then got the chance to pass through the Grand Canyon. I was expected to be a lot bigger, but as you know, Americans like to over-exaggerate their sizes. Shortly after, I got the amazing, beautiful chance to meet your mother. Again with the bones, bro. This time it was a lot scarier because they were placed in a specific order, and it looked like it was a warning sign or either something that was keeping bad spirits at bay. We then did a quick stop at Australia. As you can see, there's the 8th wonder of the world, the giant termite hill. We also got to see some of their beautiful landscapes and more of their termite hills, which was kind of weird that there were so many. They gotta keep this place cleaner, bro. Finally, we have reached more civilization. We are now in Europe. We passed through Turkey, Iraq, France, what else is there? Greece, Russia, China. It really was an amazing experience. We then got to see the Eiffel Tower, which was still in construction, so yeah, not that cool. Meow. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary people, we are so close to our destination now. I am so excited. Each step that I took into America, I could feel the liberty and freedom coursing through my blood, in my veins. And here we are, folks. America. Come on, let me show you where America is. Well, we're in it, but let me show you the beauty of it. Come on, get a little closer. It's right there. Oh, you don't see it? Come, let's get a bit closer so you can see it. America's right over there. Ta-da! Thank you for allowing me to waste your time.